I'm just waiting for a cutscene to play out, that's why I'm not saying anything. Also, my heater just loves to come on. Yeah, it's the cutscene I was exactly waiting for. Anyways, greetings, Goose Squad. I'm Lux Lewis, aka Salt Goose, and I'm finally playing Kung Zoo for, like, the DS, of course. Well, it's only been released on the DS. And I'm gonna, like, get this over and done with soon. Like, no, I'm gonna use the classic skull, that's what I always used. But no, what am I trying to say? Well, I was gonna say, yeah, I know, I'm playing it on a regular TS, and I don't have a capture card for it, so, yeah, like, I don't know. I'm just gonna be, like, yeah, I'm just using my phone and tripod. Usually I play Yama, but I'm gonna be doing this guy, Sergeant Surge, however you say his name. I guess I'll let you read that, even though I want to get the game over and done with. Because this is going to be a long play, because, like, the game doesn't take very long to complete. Sergeant wants nothing more than a great day for everyone, and if that great day doesn't happen, then by golly, he'll know the reason why. Let's see now. We're going to use this armor, ambush armor. Pretty sure that's what I used, at least I hope anyways. I didn't get that wrong. I don't think I did. Port HQ, help. What was that all about? I better get to HQ and find out. HQ, Hollywood Undead? Just kidding, what the fuck? Haven't listened to those guys in forever. I honestly don't care to anymore. Not because the one band member is a Looney Tune, okay? Yeah, it's not because the one band member is a vegan Looney Tune. I don't know if he still is. He probably is. I know I'm a vegetarian technically at the time of this, but I'm not like roll insane like him and like get mad at others who eat meat. So yeah. Okay, I'm sorry I keep pausing. Jeez. Okay, now you have to like just use the touch button only. Now, why is Sergeant Surge's best to use is because like I find him quicker, because, like, you can, like, spam moves, like, as you can see. And then his armor's also kind of spammy. Well, actually, no, what it helps with is, like, if you need to, like, shoot something right away, like, you'll see at the end. Like, I'm probably not even explaining it very well. I would collect all these blue balls, but... Or actually, maybe I should. One of my... Yeah, I know, I'm fucking up already. Because I want to try and get 100%, and I finally can because I have, like, 2 DSs on hand. I know I'm literally backtracking. I massively apologize for that. Because, like I said, I'm trying to long play this. And that's probably gonna be a while. Fuck. Of course I get hurt. It's nice how I finally have a DS Lite though to play this on. Because I originally played that on the DS Lite. Well, it was my broken red one I played it on. I think that was shortly before the hinge broke off. Yeah, that's literally what I remember. Okay, it's better to use... No. Armor when I want to like spam this, like the grenades. And this, I don't know, it's not really as good. Like punching in the air when you're jumping. Fuck, don't miss that, Lux. Excuse me, I keep burping from that pop. Which I, like, of course, did that video on the same day. Of course, I was freaked out because I thought I almost called, like, the emergency thing. Don't want to say it. I mean, yeah, like I said, I'm even too scared to say it. That's why you need the armor, so you can shoot the flag quickly. Kind of just looking at my phone's, like, camera, so that's why I'm kind of having trouble clicking. Like, yeah, like pressing the touch screen. I believe I got all those blue balls. I could always go back if I have to off camera. But yeah, like I said, since I have the actual game, I wanted to like do an actual original hardware recording. I'm just taking a drink of my pop. I swear, I think my phone should save this video, at least I hope so anyways, because it's pre-recorded, so it's not like a live stream, so, because like sometimes my live streams get corrupted, so that's kind of annoying, so with this it probably won't, at least hopefully not. Even though sure, it's not like super duper good quality, because I'm just recording the DS screen. Oh, it's just one of these rescue missions. That's all this is. Rocco, are you okay? Uh-huh, thanks for that. What is the Skull Tribe doing here? Meet me at Military HQ and I'll tell you what I know. I can't fully remember the, like, I can't talk. No, I can't fully remember, like, the lore in this, because it was not around for very long. But I guess, like, yeah, like, there's, like, so these guys are like the ninjas, and then this is like more so, and like what am I can't talk. The character I'm being, like, is it Sergeant Surge, however you say his name. He's like the more military guy. I like both of them, like, I do kind of find the military guys cooler now, but like, what was I trying to say? I did used to like the ninjas a lot, that's why I like Yama, however the fuck you say his name. I don't know, I cannot pronounce names well. But yeah, what am I trying to say? No, I'm saying that, yeah, like, I'm saying that I kind of like the military guys better now. I don't really own any of the other Kung Zoos anymore, like, except that limited edition Toll that came with, like, this. Yeah, that came with this game. Why can I not talk today, jeez. I mean, then again, I'm not really feeling well, so my brain, that's probably why my brain's just clouded and can't think right. See how I do in this game. Damn it, I thought I was gonna make that jump for sure. This can't be lagging because I'm playing it on actual, like, yeah, I'm playing, like, the actual real cartridge. Because, like, that's the thing I noticed. When you emulate this, I swear when you're battling multiple enemies, it seems to kind of lag a lot. So, to some extent, I guess I'd kind of say it's better to play the actual, like, original hardware of this game. So, it's kind of good that I rebought this. Because I actually did a long time ago, which is now deleted. Back in 2022, I was playing this game. Yeah, I was playing this game and... Like, what am I trying to say? It was on an emulator, of course, like, but it was on my phone back then, before I had all this stuff. And, like... I don't know, I want to keep being Surge. I know I could try a different character, but I don't want to right now. And what am I trying to say? No, I'm taking much longer than I should. Hear that cartoon sound effect of getting whacked. Yeah, it's those hammers. That's exactly how I imagine my Chuck E. Cheese hammer sounding when I pretend to whack my siblings with it. Okay, anyways, what else was I trying to say? Yeah, like, I was playing it, like, on an emulator, like, in 2022, and there's parts where it would, like, just freaking lag if there's, like, multiple enemies on screen. I'm not sure, I might have went the wrong way. Probably. Oh, well, like I said, I'll go back and, like, grab the other stuff off camera. I might make, like, I don't know, this is gonna be a full gameplay, but I probably might make another extra video of me doing multiplayer. I really wish I could get someone else to join me, but I don't know if that will happen. Like, if I was to get my sister to probably, like, do multiplayer with me eventually when she visits. I just won't show her face or anything. If she doesn't want me to do that, probably. So, yeah, I won't do that. So, yeah, like, I don't know. I either might try and do the multiplayer myself, or get my sister to, like, play against me. However the multiplayer works in this, I'm not sure. So yeah, that might be some extra special video I'll do, maybe. I don't know if it'll actually happen, though. Really, I don't know what to do for a holiday video, because like I said, Christmas is not my most favorite holiday, so yeah, I don't know what I'm doing exactly. I think even, or it might have just been like 4 or 5 of them, but I think it might have sometimes lagged when there's like 2 enemies on screen, because you'd count as like the third, like, well, third sprite on the screen. I don't know, but it would somehow like lag. On emulators, it just lags really badly. I don't think you can use the L or R buttons, no. It's only just these simple buttons to move around. I don't want to go there yet, because, like, there's gonna be enemies I'm gonna have to fight on that, like, segment. I don't think I really need to talk too much about this, because I already like the Kung Fu stuff, because I already did that in, like, okay, never mind, this took me back. Yeah, like, I already kind of did that in that unboxing video, so, yeah. You might be wondering, am I gonna be playing the... Oh wow, C tablet obtained. Okay then. Excuse me. Anyways, what am I trying to say? Oh, if you're wondering, am I gonna be playing any, of, like, the Zuzu Pet DS games? I don't know, honestly. I'm not sure if I'm interested. I mean, I've played one of those games before from someone I used to be friends with. Had that game, like, one of the Zuzu Pet games. I don't know, not gonna lie, now I would probably find it boring, so I'm probably not gonna play it. Although, if I ever do play one of the Zuzu Pet games, I might freaking play the Wii version, because I never played the Wii version. For most of these games, I've always played the DS, because I don't know why, for some reason I would never get the Wii version or consoles whatever other consoles they were released on. I think it's just because the DS was cheaper, so that's why I used to play most stuff on the DS, and back then I didn't realize that there was any differences between the two. Like with Crash Mind Over Mutant, I never realized that the console version was a lot different, and I guess better. As for Crash Bandicoot games, I might try and play some, I don't know. There's a lot of games I want to play, but it's kind of hard to get through the list. So yeah, like, I don't know. Who knows what the future holds. Also, hopefully this can record most of my video. I think it should, because it's on the iPhone, and iPhones don't seem to, like, that's one of the better things about them. They don't really seem to, like, be like, oh, you can only record so much, and now we have to make a new video. Like, freaking my Android. Damn, I got most of them. I almost got 200. I'll probably have to do that off camera, because I don't want to waste time, like, trying to, like, get all that. Already been kind of taken long because I was trying to get that one cutscene to show up. So yeah, like, I don't know. There's another game I had in mind that I was gonna, like, also try and long play, but the thing is, though, that I'm unfortunately gonna have to, like, do on an emulator because, like, I don't have the actual game. Yeah, no, so bad. Piracy's bad. Well, it's not a Nintendo game, so don't worry. Also, I feel like because it's an older DS game, it probably would be hard to find. Like, this game was kind of hard to find, not gonna lie. But it was hidden behind a bunch of stuff, so no one ever found it until I came across it. Also, that store I went to, I think they sadly got rid of all their old games because they weren't selling them. So that sucks. Oh well. Like, I believe there might have been a Zuzu Pet game, but I didn't buy it because it wasn't one of the ones that came with the toys. Yeah, like, I usually tend to buy the ones that come with the toys, because those are, like, special. I guess one thing I should talk about, I don't know, this might be a little bit of a rant, I don't know, I'm not sure. Cause, like, I was thinking, you need something to talk about in your videos, cause you do commentary, so something you should come up with, and I was thinking, you might as well should talk about this here. Yeah, there's something I kinda wanted to talk about, basically how I, like, to be honest, a thing or hobby personality trait that I don't really like in people, and just to be clear, not all, because otherwise why would I be sub to these people, because I don't find them to be that way. At least I hope they don't become that way, but I'm pretty sure they won't. Alright, one thing I was gonna say is that I don't like some collectors. Like, really, it depends on the type of collector. Okay, mainly the collectors I don't like are, like, the ones that, like, I don't know, I don't like collectors who, like, think they have to keep everything sealed for eternity, and some of them, like, are so crazy where they'll literally get mad at people if they unbox something really rare. Yeah, like, they'll literally be like, just to be clear, okay, yeah, nothing like that has happened to me because I'm not super popular, so yeah, luckily nothing like that has happened to me, but I've seen it happen to other people where someone will open something rare that's, like, very hard to come across, and then people will be like, oh my god, how dare you, and sometimes they'll go really crazy as to make, like, death threats to them just because they unboxed a rare item. Like, I'm just like, bro, like, you're delusional. Like, sure, it might be worth a lot of money, but knowing you, like, I'm talking about these kind of collectors, you're probably just gonna, like, hog that item, like, okay, like, what am I trying to say? Yeah, like, they're probably, like, yeah, like, you're trying to, like, hog that, you're probably just gonna be, like, those items that you have, you're probably just gonna hog to yourself and keep for eternity until you die. Like, it's like, you're not, like, even, like, I don't know, I can't explain it. I'll just read this cutscene first. What happened? Okay, I'm really sorry if I mispronounce all this. Azur and Thorn attacked us. Got us by surprise. Of course, that's one of the military guys. Why? What did they want? They stole all 4 tablets of Zoo. Oh no, they could steal all happiness from the Zooniverse. Really? That's what it holds? Happiness? It's too bad for me, because my happiness got all stolen. She's getting real edgy. And they captured all the warriors. They're going to brainwash the warriors to turn them against us. Okay, that's what they're called. The ninja guys are warriors. We need to get all the warriors and the tablets back quickly. Yeah, just so you know, not all the warriors become brainwashed. They've split their forces across the lands. Let's get them. I'm not even sure what the hell I was saying about the whole collector thing. Alright, you could choose any of these. I really don't know which one's quicker, but I'm gonna do, like, what am I trying to say? The snow place first, so Cloud Peaks. No, I was trying to say something about, wow, those cliffs are steep. I better watch my step. Yeah, you better. Okay, I'm a little dumb. You know, basically what I mean is that, like, the collectors I don't like are the ones that, like, wanna, like, I don't know. They're obsessed with stealing, like, every single rare item that's worth a bunch of money, and then they, like, sure, they can do that, it's their item, but, like, no, like, I mean, like, they're ones who will, like, get mad at other people for, like, unboxing, opening up those items. Like, I don't know how to explain it. I just find those people annoying, because, like I said, at the end of the day, you're eventually gonna die, and that item's going nowhere with you, so just let people enjoy, like, the rare item they have. Besides, well, in my case, the Kung Zoo box was, like, the box was already kind of, like, bent up, so that's why I thought I'm just gonna open it, because the box is already kind of, like, bent up. Yeah, like, the box was kind of damaged, so I didn't see a point in, like, never opening it. Plus, too, I know some people sell stuff, so yeah, but then there's, like, cases, though, where the item you have almost never sells, and you just forever have that, like, extra, like, clutter that you don't want. Well, that's for me anyways, so, like, I don't know. Yeah, again, I don't know if I'm really explaining myself well. I just mean, like, yeah, basically what I just mean is I don't like some collectors that are, like, trying to, like, hog media and, like, get mad at others if they, like, open it up or whatever. Plus, too, some items that are made of latex eventually degrade over time, so it's like, what's the point of, like, wasting all that time, like, trying to keep it, like, unopened? Because even sometimes, too, some things will still, like, sometimes things, like, depending on the material, will still, like, degrade, even if it's, like, safely sealed in the packaging. So it's like, I don't know. I guess another media type collectors I'll talk about, also music collectors I was thinking of. I never really bothered to read any comments anywhere to see what the freaking media music collectors have to say. I imagine some of them are upset over this, though, which is pretty dumb, in my opinion. What was I trying to say? I'm trying to think of what I was even trying to say in the first place. Alright, apparently, like, and this is actually something I'm genuinely happy about, because me, I'm for, like, preserving the media. So, like, I agree with, like, I agree that both physical and digital forms of media needs to exist in the same world, because, like, I don't know how to explain it. Well, the physical media doesn't go anywhere, but the thing is, the CDs and stuff, whatever it is, will eventually degrade over time. Also, I think this is kind of a bit loud, so turn it down so I could talk less loud. But yeah, no, I believe that both physical and digital media needs to exist. I wish I would have remembered what I said to my mom exactly, because that right then and there I worded it very well. But no, I imagine because, so, like, that band I like, The Croup, something like that, like, I was gonna say, so they didn't have, like, for the longest time, they didn't really have, like, like, for the longest time, like, pretty much most of their, like, albums were not on any, like, streaming services, nor, like, because I personally, yes, I know we're old, I still use iTunes. Again, though, I find iTunes also crucial for, like, media preservation. So that's why I'm glad it still exists, unlike someone looking at you, Google, getting rid of your Google Play Music. Anyways, though, like, I remember seeing a couple weeks back, or so, I saw, like, that The Croups finally, like, made it so that what am I trying to say? Okay, I was literally trying to lag there. Did you see that? So I guess it does lag on the actual original hardware. Sometimes. Anyways, as I was saying, yeah, The Croups made their, like, they're, like, older albums and other, yeah, like, most of their, like, pretty much, like, most of their 90s and 80s albums, like, I noticed how they're only missing a couple or so. Yeah, they're only missing a little bit now, but, like, most of their stuff now is available on, like, the streaming services and, like, iTunes. Like, me, I instantly bought it off of iTunes. Because there's a way to preserve, like, the files. Yeah, there's a way to preserve the digital, like, files, which I should hurry up and do eventually. And, like, see, this is the thing I was gonna put in point, because I know some people will probably be like, oh, weren't the CDs already doing that? Yeah, well, see, this is the thing I saw. Because, like, some people were genuinely happy about that. Like, I saw one person say, like, this was on Facebook, say that they're glad that Odyssey of the Mind, I think it's Odyssey of the Mind, I hope I'm getting that title right. Yeah, Odyssey of the Mind is finally, like, they said they're glad that that's finally on streaming services, because they're like, Odyssey of the Mind CD is getting, like, really worn out, because, you know, it's, like, 30 years old, basically. Yeah, so they said that their CD was getting so worn out that it would, like, a lot of the songs, they would just, like, skip and, like, cut out. So, yeah, like, they would, like, with scratch CDs, sometimes songs, yeah, won't even, like, play properly anymore, so you won't even be able to, like, hear it right anymore, so, yeah. That's why I consider both digital and physical, like, media to be, like, equally, like, good for, like, preserving them. I mean, someone did upload them to YouTube, but the thing is, though, the quality wasn't as good. Whereas now, I notice how on, like, iTunes and stuff, like, the streaming services, the quality's, like, really great now. And they also, like, added their like, well, their first metal album to, like, yeah, they added their first metal album to, like, what am I trying to say? To, like, the streaming services, you know, in, like, iTunes. And apparently, from what I've heard, some people were saying that, like, the original one of that, because, like, was, like, apparently rare to, like, find. So, yeah, I'm getting back to the collector's point. So, yeah, like, the one with, like, all the original songs, because in the 2000s, that band Die Krupps ended up, like... So, basically, what happened was that they ended up making some kind of, like, compilation album thing. I don't know what it was exactly, but where they, like, kind of remixed their, like, older songs. So, like, now they, like, kind of sound different. So, even when they play them live, it's, like, those songs from, like, their remade album. Like, I don't know if I'm really explaining that well. But anyways, though, on their, like, first album, like, their first metal album with, like, the blimp, the Metal Machine music was, like, not the original one. And apparently people are saying that it's really hard to find the one with all their original songs, how they first sounded, before they, like, redid them in the 2000s. So I imagine probably those dumb collectors that are obsessed with them being rare are like, oh, how dare they make these available on, like, streaming services now and iTunes. Yeah, like, I don't know, to me, these people are just really greedy and, like, sad and stuff. I don't know, these people just suck, honestly. I don't like to really wish bad things upon people, but it's pretty satisfying when these people have a natural disaster happen to them and all their prized rare stuff that they're being greedy and hogging to themselves gets destroyed. It's just satisfying to me. Looking at you, Backyardigans pilot episode hog people. Just kidding, I don't even care about that. I just remember hearing about that, how people were there being, like, greedy and not wanting to give it to anyone. But then somehow people got a hold of that pilot episode of the Backyardigans. Yeah, I don't remember how they did that, but anyway, so like I said, for any kind of media, I don't like collectors that are obsessed with wanting to keep it rare and don't care about, like, preservation whatsoever. Although, to some extent, I can handle if something was to disappear forever. It's just that it would, like, massively suck. Like, I don't know, people that are also, too, I swear these are the people that are obsessed with physical media, too, because it's, like, to me, it doesn't make any sense. Like, why do you not want people to, like, put something just because it's rare online, yet you're, like, literally worried about it, like, disappearing forever, like, I don't know. Or your physical copy or whatever is getting old and starting to not work properly anymore. Anyways, let's read this. I really don't know if I was making any sense whatsoever. You're safe now. Thanks. That brainwashing was starting to make my nose numb. Let's go get the rest of the tablets. Right behind you. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I'm forced to, like, what am I trying to say? I'm pretty sure I'm forced to, like, complete all the levels in this. Ah, what the fuck? Yeah, like, just to, like, be able to fight the final boss. I know I'm taking way longer than I usually do, because usually I can beat this pretty quickly, but because I'm talking a bunch and stuff and pausing, it's already up to like 36 minutes. So I'm probably gonna speed this up. I'm kind of having trouble finding all the blue balls, so I'm probably not gonna like bother if like searching for all of them. Also, blue balls. I know, we're all dumb. I'm so mature. They kind of remind me of like the Mind Over Mutant DS, like those mojos you collect in that game. It's kind of what these remind me of. Is that where they got the idea from, perhaps? Because this is also kind of some beat-em-up platforming type game. The only thing though is that even though this one's a lot shorter, it looks like it has a lot more effort put into it compared to like Mind Over Mutant DS. Like, yeah, like the Crash Bandicoot game, that's like probably one of the worst ports they ever made. Although I would have to say, actually, I think Crash Boom Bang was worse, but that's probably because it's a party game and I don't like party type games, so yeah, that's probably why I think that one's worse. I don't mind this game. This game's alright. It's just that, yeah, like I said, it's really short and it's kind of sad. It was kind of like a missed. It was like, I don't know, it was like some kind of like franchise that like died really quickly. Like, it didn't last as long as like Zuzu Pets, whereas Zuzu Pets is still going on. Although I think they did eventually, like, I think Zuzu Pet stopped for a while and then they came back, because I remember watching some video talking about the history of it. Okay, we're gonna do the first boss. This is technically a boss, I think. Yeah, Tank Trouble. I don't know why I need to select armor and stuff, because I'm not even gonna be using this stuff. This is where the tanks come in handy. Greetings, foolish Kung Fu warrior. I have been programmed to capture you with, yeah, some kind of tank robot. Uh-oh, better book it. Hop in. I'm pretty sure that's Toll. Cause, like, I'm looking at my toy that I have. Cause he has, like, why does he say Spark, though? I'm confused. Like, it is useless to try and escape. Ha ha ha. This is gonna be electrifying. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's Toll, but I don't know why he's called Sparks. At first I thought that was literally his name, because I swear that's Toll, because he has, like, electric, like, markings on him. Okay, so all I have to do is, like, shoot the things and not get hurt too much. I really don't know how I'm gonna, like, collect all the stuff, because you have to, like, literally shoot everything. Yeah, I don't know how I'm gonna collect all, like, the blue balls. Damn, I keep getting hurt. I remember when I first played this, for some reason my dumb self didn't think to press the button, so I literally would like end up dying on this constantly. And I almost didn't beat the game in one day. Until my brother showed me you just have to like shoot these buttons, but for some reason I was dumb and didn't know what to do. I just kept jumping. Phew, that was too close, but what a rush. Alright, and I got one of the tablets back, only 3 to go. Yeah, this game's really short. I'm making it take long though because I keep pausing and stuff. I'm sorry about that. But I mean, like I said, it's a commentary type playthrough, so, well, playthrough I think is no talking, or barely any. Yeah, it's a commentary type, like, long play. Let's play. So that's why there's a lot, like, that's why it's taking long. Kinda wanna do the desert place. Well, it's hidden tunnels, but it's kinda like a desert. I can feel mysterious energy within these tunnels. They are well known for being full of secrets and danger. So kind of starting to hurt from the way I'm holding this. Yeah, the next game I'm probably gonna do, I'm gonna just do it as a pre-recorded type video because it's like very short. I don't really see a point in having a very short stream, especially if my internet's gonna be stupid. So yeah. I guess the only thing I like about people not opening, well, keeping some games sealed is that they still probably work like new. It's just like what I mean is that I don't like people who want to keep them sealed for eternity. Which is, in my opinion, completely impossible. Because what if a natural disaster happens and it makes it open up somehow? So yeah, like I said, I can appreciate people that keep like some older games sealed. Like technically this game was sealed because no one bought it until I came along and bought it. The only thing though is that depending on what game it is, it can be like really expensive. Although used ones can be just as expensive too, like Pokemon games are like super expensive. It's like freaking $300, $400 just for like sealed Pokemon Soul Silver. With like all the stuff in it. The only thing that'd probably be dead is like the battery for the Pokewalker. But then the nice thing is that for people that are able to afford that kind of ridiculous thing, I was gonna say at least the game is like in good condition. Whereas like my Pokemon Heart Gold I had a long time ago, that was like really not good condition. Like it was starting to like get worn out. Like, I'd have to, like, save often, otherwise it would freeze. Or sometimes it wouldn't even, like, turn on properly, or it would glitch out. It'd end up, like, glitching out my whole 3DS, where I'd have to, like, let it die, and then wait until it dies to, like, charge it, and, like, then the DS works again. Because, like, for some reason the Heart Gold would glitch out my 3DS so bad that the screen would literally become, like... The screen would go all black and stuff. Like, it wasn't even, like, turned off. Because it's a rescue mission. Yep, sorry, I don't know what else to say, jeez. I sometimes wonder, why do I even do commentary? I don't know what to say half the time. Then again, I know some people prefer that, or if you don't talk too much, which I don't always. And yeah, to be honest, I kind of prefer it when people don't talk constantly in their gameplay videos, even if it's commentary. Still, there are some YouTubers who are really purposely obnoxiously loud when they commentate, which is kind of annoying, not gonna lie. So I guess that's kind of better that I don't do that. 'Cause sometimes I feel like I don't talk enough in my videos. My old one, from what I recall, I didn't really talk as much, but I did not like them because I was too overly pessimistic in those videos. So yeah, those were not very fun to me anyways. So that's why they're forever gone. Those I didn't bother to archive, but I mean, who wants those pessimistic videos, like I said? Okay, I'm like lost. I don't know where the hell I'm going right now. Like, what the frick? You've done this before, Lux. Why are you lost? Yeah, I'm literally like lost in this. Like, what the frick? The only good thing is that we got to hear the music. Okay, I'm supposed to jump up here. Jeez, I'm such a dingus. Also, I don't think I was jumping properly. I kept hitting that somehow and then messing up. Jeez, I'm taking so long. I'm like not even complete everything yet. I'm just trying to get those other blue balls. That's why I decided that I'm just gonna go back there and try and do that. There we go. Zoo tablet obtained. Okay, there we go. That actually wasn't too bad. I just wanted to get the rest of those though. How you doing? I'll be fine. Right now, I'm just itching to get at Azer something at Enforn. I don't know what the hell he's saying. He talks way too fast. Still need to do that level. If I have to end up stopping this recording, I'm probably just gonna, like, if it's possible, hopefully, I'm just gonna edit it probably in, like, iMovie and just add the two videos together. Even if it ends up being on different days, still. It's kind of the thing I like about pre-recorded stuff, is that if I don't have time to, like, do it in all one sitting, I can always just do it another day and then edit them together. So I'm still not sure what to think of live streaming yet. Like, sure, it can be nice to talk to people, although I don't really get much people, like, in the chat a lot of the times. I mean, I do still, like, of course, looking at you, R4L, thank you for, like, sticking around for a long time. But yeah, though, like, I don't really get much, like, people. But I don't know, sometimes I'm too shy and awkward and don't even know what to say in the first place, so it's like, that's why sometimes I'm like, why do I even stream? Because, like, I'm just real awkward. I don't know how to stop being that way. I know probably streaming more often would help, but I don't always have the time, so it's like, yeah, that's the problem, too. And mainly the thing I said too, I just don't like it, like, I know shit happens, but I don't like it how my internet likes to, or, I don't know what happens, something happens, like, I don't like it when my stream ends up corrupting and part of it is, like, missing. It's just annoying when that happens, whereas pre-recorded videos, that usually does not happen at all. So, yeah. Plus, the thing I'm always worried about, although I'm usually most of the time careful about this, is that sometimes you can it's like YouTubers accidentally doxing themselves on their live stream. That's the main thing that scares me, because I'm kind of starting to get a little more traction now. Because back in 2022, I didn't have to worry about that too much, because there's barely anyone around. But I know since I've been live streaming, I swear I'm getting more, like, views, and then the subs are starting to, like, gain. So I guess that's one good thing, but I don't know. I'm still just not sure about, like, the whole live streaming thing. I still need to give it, like, a couple years or so more to make sure to know what I, like, I guess to make sure to know if I like it. Like, maybe I just might need to move somewhere with, like, better internet connection to really see. There was somewhere I thought I want to try and, like... Okay, I got everything. No, because I was saying in the future, like, yeah, I eventually want to try and move somewhere. Where I was thinking where I could find more like-minded individuals. Yeah, I was thinking that I want to try and move somewhere with more like-minded individuals, and maybe it'll have better internet connection, I hope. If that doesn't, like I was thinking, I don't know why I'm talking about this. I don't know if this is too personal. See, that's the thing. Sometimes I don't know whether or not something's too personal. I was just thinking, if that all ends up failing, like, I don't really care if it does, but if it does end up happening, I was thinking I might just honestly go back to, like, living in more isolated, smaller places if I fail to find any, like, friends that have common interests with me. Like, in person. Like, of course I've kind of found more people online, but it would be nice to find some people that are actually, like, live in the same area as me. But like I said, if that ends up completely failing, then I'm probably just gonna, like, go back to, like, an isolated community. Okay, this is actually starting to lag. I'm not sure if it's just because it's on a DS Lite, which is older, or what. Imagine playing this on the original DS from 2004. That probably would really lag a lot. Because this is a little bit newer than that, so yeah. I think on the 3DS it didn't lag as much, because the 3DS is newer, but I like playing these DS games more on the DS Lite. That's why I have a DS Lite again, plus to play Game Boy Advance games. Yeah, and I'll definitely also, too, go back to some more isolated place if I end up, like... Yeah, like I said, if I end up, like, for one, not finding any friends at all, or two, if I, like, end up not liking streaming, then, yeah, that's what I'll do. You guys are wasting my time. Stop it. Take forever to freaking kill. Maybe I should use my armor, that might make me stronger. If I just spam this, that will take it out. No, he's rolling. He's rolling like a Bakugan. Surprised this never became a toy, but I guess it's just an enemy for the game. But then probably Bakugan would have tried to shoot him. Just kidding. I know, we're all dumb. I mean, there's actually already, I forget what they're called. Like, for some reason, I can't remember the name of them. There's already these little ball toys that open up from magnets, I believe, that were, like, they're, like, supposedly girl toys. So I guess they're the girl equivalent to, like, Bakugan. I don't even remember what they're called, though. Maybe if someone does end up watching this, can you tell me what they're called? Because I swear I remember there was something like that. Damn it, I fell all the way down here. Jeez, that's frustrating. I was just trying to collect the other blue balls, but then I just ended up falling down here. Oh, at least there's not the ridiculous bullshit fall damage in this game. That's one thing I'm really glad about, is there's no bullshit fall damage. Okay, yes, I know it makes more sense, but this is fictional and this is a game. Plus, fighting anthropomorphic hamsters already doesn't make any sense because it's like fictional. So yeah, like I don't know why that logic needs to be in place. Like falling damage in games, it's just annoying. That's what frickin' Marker Man for the DS had, falling damage. And if you fall far enough, instant death. If you're wondering if I'm gonna play that, never. It probably would be much worse on emulator too. So yeah, Marker Man for the DS, I am never playing that game. That game takes forever to finish, and it's real ridiculous bullshit and controls. Not to mention, someone actually Damn it, he knocked me all the way back here. That's why I don't want to get hit by that guy. Good, I took him out. But no, what am I trying to say? Yeah, someone, like, did, like, a whole speed run of Marker Man for the DS, and the ending is just some real bad, dumb cliffhanger, which, of course, there's never a sequel that happened for Marker Man for the DS, so yeah, like, that game's completely useless to play, so yeah, I'm not wasting my time or life energy on that game ever again. Cause my school had this book order thing. Yes, I know you could literally order, like, games from a book order. I mean, it was just subpar, like, DS games. That's where I played some of these games. Well, this I bought in a store, but, like, the first time I bought it was at a Walmart. But, like, no, like, I got Marker Man because it looked interesting to me, but then it just turned out to be a really horrible game. Like, it just sucked, so it was, like, a disappointment, because I actually was interested in that game. Actually, I should do the boss first. To get that out of the way, Thunderball. It's Thunderballs. Choke on these Thunderballs. Okay, roll dumb, I know. I'm impressed that you have made it this far. Well, it allowed me to go to this, but it was all for nothing. Your pointless quest ends here. Enough talk. I have a tablet to collect from you. Also, you better be careful. Azer, however you say your name. Sarge has a grenade. You better be careful. He's gonna explode you. Come and get it if you can. Okay, I need this. See how instant that takes it out? That's why I use this armor now. I used to use Yama, but to get through the game quicker, I find it easier to use Sergeant Surge with his, like, what am I trying to say? With his, like, armor. You're not supposed to hurt Acer in this. You're supposed to just, like, I know I'm kind of probably saying it like Acer. But I think that's might be how you pronounce it, but it's Azer. Not Azer, like I kept saying stupidly. But yeah, you're not supposed to hurt them, you're supposed to destroy, like, you're supposed to, like, destroy these things here, like I don't know what they're called, the electrical parts. But yeah, basically you're just running around in a giant hamster ball. And destroying these things. That's all you're doing. I guess it does kind of seem like a boring fight. Although at first I had to take some time to figure it out because I wasn't sure if I was supposed to, like, hurt this guy or not. I guess hurting him helps keep him from, like, attacking you, but I don't know, I don't really find him too like, strong of a boss, so I don't really bother wasting time with that. Yeah, now you have to destroy these things. The rest of these little red ball things. Okay, now you have to just destroy this thing. Why are you still trying to hurt me? You failed. This tablet belongs to the zoo. No way. Could you destroy this? Ah, you'll pay for your meddling. We'll see about that. The ball is destroyed. Time to roll out, huh? That's so accurate, the mountains being all... And also a lot of cartoons and stuff do that. No wonder why as a kid I used to always get that wrong. Because like, why did they make mountains pointed like that? Again, I'm questioning the game's logic, but yeah though. Because all mountains are different looking, like shaped differently. They're not just pointy little triangles. No wonder why I used to get that mistaken as a kid. Because I remember I used to make all my mountains look the same like that. And I was like, what the hell? Stupid cartoons and stuff. Sergeant Surge. I know I'm not being the other characters, I'm sorry, but I want to be him because it's easier to get by. It's easier to get through the game faster with him. Like, he's a quicker character. There's something not quite right about this forest. I just want to get in, get the Tablet Zoo back, and get out. So do I, Surge. Although, to be honest, I kind of like this forest. I especially love the music. This is one thing I'll say. As a kid, I used to hate this place and think used to think like the music was really creepy, but now I actually like it. Like, I think it's really peaceful sounding. So yeah, like, I like it now. It's no longer creepy now to me. I like a lot of the music in this game for it being like really short and kind of like random and obscure, I guess you could say. I don't know if it'd be considered obscure. I mean, I think a lot of people don't remember this existed. They only know about like Zuzu pets, but not the fighting hamsters they made. And I guess in a way people said, I think people are saying, which I'm guessing it probably was that, they did that more so to like, yeah, like they wanted to aim Kung Zu more, like the targeted audience was like boys instead, like, because I guess Zuzu pets were more aimed at like girls. Although there are like guys who like collect them, so I don't know what was with the gender thing, but okay. And I physically as a girl had both of them, had both the KungZus and the Zuzu pets. Like, I didn't see why it was like, yeah, like, I was like, I don't get why this is aimed towards boys, but I like both of them. Both the freaking KungZus and Zuzu pets. Heck, it's funny because I remember I used to, for a joke, I'd put the Kung Zu armor on my Zuzu pet. So I remember doing it as a joke. I don't really use my armor much, except for that part, because it's quicker. It's quicker to just shoot it off. Select armor unlock. You know what, even though it's gonna take longer, just this one time, I'm gonna use that armor because it's like missiles. Yeah, it's pretty like badass. It shoots out missiles. So I'm gonna use it for that. Really, you're supposed to use this guy. Rivet. Master of Demolitions and leader of the Special Forces, Rivet loves a good explosions. So do I, but I'm using Surge. I mean, he kind of matches it. He is green, but he's a lighter green tone. Yeah, see, well, this is different. He freaking fights like that. Yeah, see, it shoots out missiles. Oh. Blow you up. Okay, this guy I can't get too close to. Damn, that was easy. I just kicked the shit out of him there and he just, like, went down. That was easy. I swear I saw some, like... Yeah, I'm pretty sure in one of the trees there's, like, eyes. I think that's also what creeped me out as a kid, was the eyes that peek through the trees. Yeah, I had that flashback from, like, Pokemon Diamond and Pearl with the creepy old chateau. Okay, I keep getting hurt. Jeez. Of course, he makes a different noise than, like, it's supposed to be Rivet's noise when he gets hurt. Yeah, it just makes the hurt noise from, like, the armor, the original, yeah, like, it's the... How do I explain this? Jeez, why am I having so much trouble explaining this? Okay, there's the eyes. See, that creeped me out as a kid for some reason. Like I said, maybe it's because stupid old chateau I blame. With its eyes in the painting. Your gun does nothing against me. It's my missiles. I don't get how you don't die from that instantly. Realistically, you would have been... Your guts would have been splattered. Just kidding. As for that other thing I was gonna say, I cannot explain it well, so I don't know. I'm probably just not gonna bother with saying it. Maybe you might get what I mean, maybe not, unfortunately. Not gonna lie, I kind of look like these weird robotic hamsters. Okay, stop them before they hurt me. Yeah, my color scheme is kind of similar to them with this armor. Okay, I kind of like the sound effect when you get through it, but still. Yeah, I don't know, I find Surge best. He's a lot quicker. So yeah, I'm gonna keep using his armor. And the character himself. Rescue mission. Shit. Okay, I might have to stop this video here one moment because my phone is like low battery percentage and I need to charge it. But I want to continue recording this, so I will be back shortly.